Just one touch. To knock knock, but what's that sound? Just one touch means so much. Who's touched, when touched, where touched, how touched, why touched? The one that creates a storm in your brain, making you feel like you can't maintain. And when you try to abate it from your recollection, it brings more hate, which God can't take. The one that leaves bruises on your skin, eyes tearing, gasping for air. The one that has you questioning whether it's you abusing the situation. The touch that leaves people calling you special or just touched but not by an angel. The one you think is right because you're too young to fight. The one that has you losing your appetite. The one that leaves you with symptoms and no prognosis. The one that leaves you in silence, acquiring a data, processing the raw to make it seem pure. It's the curse that's written in a verse called a generational curse, and it's a disease not airborne but gene-worn. Then who do you confide in that will actually coincide with you, leaving you in a state of confinement? It all has to do with that abnormal use we call abuse. If it's mental, it's waking you out of your sleep. If it's physical, saying, don't touch me. If it's verbal, saying, shut up, covering your ears, wishing you weren't able to hear. That one touch leaves you mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually crushed. Wanting to die without committing suicide. Life becomes so perplexed that all you do is circumspect the circumstance. Basically having you going in circles, trying to find the area without knowing the radius of the diameter. Wanting to break out of the bubble, but you're having so much trouble, all because of that one touch. Knock, knock. Who's there? Vic. Vic who? Victor. Because I will no longer be the victim fenced in senseless acts of violence that parade these streets. Knock, knock. Who's there? Me. Me who? Mediocre just won't do. Rise above the standard. Be different. Don't be on a statistical curve with an exponential decline. Knock, knock. Who's there? D. D who? I decided that defeat is no longer my name. To destroy was the past, which is no longer my present. I am no one's peasant as I continue to develop, demanding a better tomorrow because nothing stays the same. Knock, knock. Who's there? Blind. Blind who? Open them and let the sunshine in. Witness the events around you. See something, say something, or you become that thing. Knock, knock. Who's there? Dis who? Discern right from wrong. Don't be disrespected, disconnect, disregard, disagree in love. Don't be disgraced by being easily distracted. Knock, knock. Who's there? Bull. Bull who? Strong will and uncompromising nature. But beware of the first name Bull and a last name E. Bully. Don't allow them to take over your community. Knock, knock. Who's there? Area. Area who? S squared if you're occupying 4 corners. L by W if you're covering blocks at a time. Pi that you can take to welcome the person next door. Radius squared if you know your circle. Or stay on your base no matter your height. Cut them straight in half. Humble, stay right. Triangle, pyramid of life. Knock, knock. Who's there? Round. Round who? Round 2. They won't hurt you. Be careful who you hang around. Surround yourself with people who can stretch you like a round worm. Rounding up possible solutions like a round table discussion. Because it is inevitable what goes around comes back around again. Are you with me? Knock, knock. What's that sound? Mind pondering, glass shattering, knuckles cracking, temper exploding, sirens sounding, babies are crying, doors are slamming, thumbs are texting, children rebelling, voices echoing, time is passing, missiles firing, hearts are beating, you are praying, but no one is answering. So something is missing. She said she's calling, but no one is listening. As you remind her that if you can part it, you can comb through it, trying to rely on his grace, which is abounding, his loyalty forever trusting, his supply never ending, all because of that one touch. Who do you accuse when you feel abused? Who do you call when you feel like you're about to fall? Who do you invite for insight, or do you just check the website? If so, that's fright taken to an immeasurable height. I want the touch that carried me through the sand, that protected Noah's land, that healed the man, allowed him to stand, take up his bed and walk. I want the touch that chastises and I still love it. I want the touch that forgives me when I'm wrong. I want the touch that says trouble won't last always. I want the touch whose love is everlasting. I want the touch that will make me do and not just hear. I want the touch that tempts me but also provides a way of escape. I want the touch that gives me the wisdom to number my days. I want the touch that gives me what I need without compromising what I believe. I want the touch touch that turns that abnormal use into a constructive use. I want the touch that says protect black women, even if you're 7 to 3, 8 to 4, 9 to 5, 10 to 6, 11 to 7, 12 to 8, aka your day shift, evening shift, night shift, graveyard shift is entitled security. Secure me with that touch.